You're listening to the PTO Unlimited podcast.
Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 55.
55.
You know what
55.
I think of when I think of the number 55?
55.
That's what I think of.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It's from E-Bomb's World, like from back in the day.
I'm surprised you remembered that.
I was on that site all the time.
Well, I have a back in the day thing too.
What?
Back to the Future Part 2, Sammy Hagar's I Can't Drive 55 is playing when Marty gets back to the alternate 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was drinking some Mountain Dew.
Some Do-SA.
Do-SA.
I don't know what I think about
Wait,
it.
I never understood why you said Do-SA.
Because it says Do-SA.
Well, I know, but did you said something on the precast about like, did you know how they came up with that?
Well, mixing the three together.
But I don't get why that has anything to do with why it's called
I
Do-SA.
don't know why it's called that, but
it's just a play on words.
I thought that like you had a legit reason. I'm like, I'd like to know.
Yeah, you're like, do you know why? And then Alex is like, no, why? And then you don't even answer. That's kind of what happened.
I'm sure that sounds funny.
That was the way the precast worked. So, yeah, a lot of people not telling people other things.
why don't we talk about last week and the issues we had?
Fuck me, man.
Josh, how about you rant about that,
There's
and then I can rant.
Wait, I want to
And
tell
then
the story.
I think each of us have a rant about that.
I want to start the story.
Go
Right
ahead.
ahead.
So last week we recorded differently as far as the video goes, which is available on YouTube and is very good.
It's probably the best work I've ever done.
It's probably the best video we've ever published or whatever you want to call it.
That works.
Produced,
That
whatever.
works.
And I say we, Josh did all the work. It was just my phone recording it. We used my iPhone 7 to record the show.
Brag about it.
I'm just saying that's the best video quality that we've done is from. We've tried a webcam. We've tried a
Video
camcorder.
Yep.
But
And
I mean, let's explain our webcam. It's not like we went and just got like this tiny little cheap old.
It's a nice webcam.
It's supposed to be like
top
a
of the
broadcasting webcam.
It's a HD quality, good webcam, but it needs a good, powerful PC to run it.
And I'm poor.
And we are self-funded.
Yes. Yes.
That is a good way of putting it. We are self-funded.
If anyone wants to give us monies, don't.
No, don't.
Or you go to
So-
Satchel.
We had
That's
a drop in the internet for our precast, so there was a section in the middle that was
A section?
unwatchable.
A section?
Well, I didn't watch it. So.
I did.
Alex, listen
Do you know
to
how,
Alex.
You know how I
here.
had to make I make our precast image to put out? Do you know how long it took me to make that? Usually it takes me like 5 minutes to get like a few screenshots of that previous meeting. There is probably only on Facebook 2.5 minutes of usable footage for me to take screenshots.
Wow.
The rest of it is all
And we
blurry
still
and
had-
paused.
We had a lot of views on that one. Too.
We did.
Well,
We
they
had like
probably watched
100.
the first minute.
I know. I feel there's 100 people that had viewed that.
Are we
and,
really
like,
that high up there?
Yes.
That one's sitting at 99, I think.
Yeah, so I was like,
it's probably
man,
bigger
I'm
now."
really sorry, guys. Stupid freaking internet.
Oh,
and then Twitter had like just about the same, except
Yeah.
Twitter didn't pause because on Facebook, if you watch it, it'll sit there and just keep loading for about 10 minutes.
And
And then
Twitter-
it'll like speed up really quickly and then be done.
Okay.
And Twitter will just cut,
Yeah.
and then stop.
So we get done with the show, and we go to load it to SoundCloud. We upload straight to SoundCloud, which then filters through all the rest of the stuff.
Well, Alex, I noticed something last week. We didn't even name the video for Facebook.
No, it didn't upload.
Oh,
We
it didn't upload the name?
No, it didn't upload the name. We
Okay.
named it.
Okay.
So
Okay, go ahead.
what
Yeah, sorry.
happened with SoundCloud, Josh?
Well, SoundCloud, we had our episode uploaded. It was missing like 30 minutes.
That's
and then,
right.
so I was like, okay, well, re-upload it, Brett.
Oh, they had
And then-
that scared the crap out of me.
Then Brett uploaded it again. 30 minutes was our podcast. Just 30 minutes.
What I deduced was the problem was during the upload, on the iPad, it came up with getting close to your storage is getting close to being full. It did that like twice. Now it's done that before, but it's never been an issue.
Yeah.
So I just said, oh, okay, I need to delete some stuff. But I didn't. And I remembered because I had already gone home and we still didn't have the show up. And I don't usually leave until we
It's
get it
going.
up.
Yeah.
Or it's getting up. So, and it was a longer show. So it took up more space. And
It was a lot longer.
I decided, or I remembered after the second time trying, after I got home, like, ooh, maybe if I deleted some stuff, we might not have any issues.
Yeah.
And I don't have all of that fast internet, so I was up to around, I think, 1 until the final show then actually
Yeah, I want to
made
say
it
like
up.
we posted it,
It was
probably.
late.
It was really late. It was like between midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So now I've taken measures to prevent that from happening.
Yep.
But then there was another issue with your internet.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Okay, so we found out that I don't know if it was our modem or if it was something that they were working on the street because we saw some utility people out front on Maple Crest there doing some utility work on the poles. So it might have been something of that. I don't know.
We also suspected it was probably our neighbors
I
trying
thought someone was trying to steal my
because
internet.
we saw like the internet box or whatever that's outside was like the door was ripped open and hanging off and like cords and stuff were like it looked like someone had like tried to reroute someone's internet or something and I'm like great who messed with our freaking internet.
But the steps I had to take, first I called Comcast and they said, okay, well, so-and-so, we're doing tests and all this stuff and it should be back up and running. And then I called them again and they're like, okay, well, we'll have to get a technician out there. And then because I had just gotten this new cable modem wireless router from Comcast and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. And I still wasn't getting anything. And then I contacted them and they said, well, we'll bring a technician out tomorrow between 2 and 4. I was like, okay, sure, that's fine.
And then magically
That night, Thursday night, last Thursday, my internet just went right back to where it was, and it was actually even better, probably. I don't know.
seems like it.
So they must have been working on it.
Yeah.
I think
I
so
don't know.
because I haven't seen the guys like it was like just 24 hours they were out there on the road working on the poles.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of pole it is, but they were working on it.
Yeah.
So you got a new piece of hardware downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a
That was-
big mofo, pretty much.
Brett's freaking reaction to that today when he came over was hilarious.
What'd you say?
You said Josh
big
said like,
bastard,
look at that
man.
big bastard on the floor over there, and like Brett like looked and he's like, whoa,
It's huge. It's pretty big.
Huge. It looks like an Xbox One.
It's like
Now-
as tall as our torch here, and it's about as long as from the torch to the
That's-
half the table.
That's from Comcast.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
I mean, is it working all right? Because I've never used the ones they give me. I always buy.
Oh,
my
we've
own
always
router.
used
I've always
the one
rented.
from
Yeah.
Comcast.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
because you had that Belkin one.
That's
a
a wireless router. That's not a cable modem.
I thought isn't that a combination unit?
Yes, but I'm still using the Belkin.
Oh, okay.
So we have.
Yeah.
So I did. So people didn't
Well, that's
have
the
to
biggest
change their-
modem I've ever seen.
Okay, yeah, it's huge. Well, it's built in together. It's
So, did you actually test your download and upload speed?
I did. It's
Is
back
it-
to.
Is it the same as it was?
It's a little above it. I
Nice.
think so.
Very nice.
Yeah, I was not.
And as of today, or as of like doing our precast, it didn't look like we had any issues with our
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
So,
Yay.
just what?
Oh, were you going to continue with the?
Well,
internet
just
issue?
the woes I had on actually getting the video to you.
Oh
then.
my God!
That was ridiculous.
2 days worth.
So, I don't know. It has to be my internet because I know it's not fast internet.
You did bring your USB cable, right?
I did.
Okay.
But I was using Google Drive, so I imported the video from my phone to my laptop and using Google Drive to upload it because it's like, do you remember the size? Was it like 13 gigs?
Yeah, it was exactly 13.
So it's a 13 gig video, which you can't attach to an email. You have
No.
to use a cloud service.
Yep.
So I started it on Thursday night, and
Yep.
it was not.
I didn't get it till
finished
Saturday
until
morning.
Saturday morning.
Yep. I had it Saturday morning, and then I did all my work. A lot of
So
work.
I mean, it's not a huge deal, but that's just one of those things. If you want to,
it was still
I mean,
a big issue.
it was a. I mean, now that we know what it takes, it's
Yeah.
not a big deal, but it's a good quality video, and I guess that's how we paid for it. Was all that time.
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh my gosh. And then on top of that, Fort Wayne had a water boil
Yeah.
notice
Advisory.
advisory. almost all of downtown Fort Wayne to our road, like from
like where we're
downtown
at.
to the east and then downtown to most of the west, north, and south.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it was fake. I don't know if it was real or not. I've
Is
been
it
hearing from
fake
people.
or is it preventative?
I don't
I'm
know.
okay
I don't-
if it's preventative.
I don't know. That's just
I'd rather them be wrong, and it was fine, and they say it wasn't fine, rather than them saying, "Oh, it's okay."
I
it's
think it
okay.
was,
Drink the water. Now
drink
half
poison.
the city is in the hospital.
I think it was a precaution, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I know
like
it's a major
I think they played it as better
inconvenience,
safe than sorry kind
Yes.
of thing. Like
Well,
because
that
people are
could
just
be
going to
it.
blame
Well,
us if we
and
don't say
everybody
anything.
can throw out Flint, Michigan. You don't want
Oh.
that kind of situation.
It's still going on, isn't it?
I think so, but I don't know.
I haven't heard anything.
But so those are every time you do something new, when you do stuff like this, there's going to be learning curves, and
Oh.
There is. Just like the very first time we moved our precast from the table to the couch and tried using
Yeah.
that was like a whole bunch of new stuff too much too soon because we moved
It
our
was.
precast to the couch in a lit room, and then we also did like one of like our what I thought was probably one of our best precasts because we were blindfolded and we were taste testing candy and
Yeah.
or not taste testing but like guessing what Halloween candy was that we ate, and there
Yeah.
was combos like that was perfect, and then we ended up like that was our first time with the webcam, and it was too powerful, and it just turned out to be a big blurry
Technically,
mess.
when you're blindfolded and guessing candy, that is considered a taste test because you're testing your knowledge of
I
flavor.
guess, but when I think of a taste test, I'm thinking like we're eating something for the first time and we're giving like a review or a reaction to it.
Yeah, but anyways, so
Let's move on.
Did you have anything else that you did during the weekend? I'm pretty sure.
what was the weekend? Oh, I was off from
Saturday
work.
and Sunday.
No,
Alex being a smart, crack, and wise ass over here.
that was pretty normal. boring
Yeah, we
weekend.
didn't do anything else much. We
We did a lot of spring cleaning.
We did some playing and watching stuff that we can talk about.
Oh, yeah.
If
we
you
did.
want to just dive into that.
Yeah.
Have you been playing anything?
Still just going through what I was, so nothing new there. But
Well, for our newer listeners, what is it?
Ghost Recon Wildlands. I haven't checked.
My brother really
hours
wants
on
to
it,
play,
but-
by the way.
What?
I don't know if you've been getting requests from him.
He joined me one night, and it was right as I was getting off.
But
so.
he's like, apparently he loves that game, and he's like, oh, I see Brett's on. I really want to play with him. I'm like, well, you kind of have to catch him.
Yeah, I'm very.
You're
my
very
time is very
limited.
limited, so
Yeah. You got to stop that and have more open time.
well, when you're a father,
Uh,
Okay, so Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then I still got to finish God of War 3, which I'm at the end boss fight. So
right.
as far as watching goes, I watched a movie that's been out forever, and I've watched some throughout the years, but I've never watched it from front to back.
What are
Was
you?
it Gladiator?
It was not Gladiator.
Oh my god!
Did you
I
I
think
posted
it was,
that.
yes, I saw. I think it
on group
was,
chat.
and
I
I
don't
might have
remember.
watched it, but
Sorry.
I'd rather watch the unedited version,
Of
like Gladiator.
of Gladiator. Okay.
So the movie I did watch was Ghost Ship.
oh yeah, I've seen
man,
that.
I haven't not seen. Man, that's a high school movie for
yeah,
us.
that was something else.
The very first part where like the line rips through them or
Yeah.
whatever. That
Spoiler
just
alert.
It's 2001. It's a 16-year-old
movie.
movie.
Okay, so Alex, what were you talking about?
The thing that we posted on group chat. I said, "Look, Brett, look what's playing." I was just like
It was-
watching.
Oh yeah, I
I
see
I was
it.
guy-
watching TV and like the very end of
I see it.
Gladiator
I
was
see it.
playing, and I was
Yep.
like, "Brett, turn it on."
Yeah. Well, no, that's the ending
I was
is
just, I was
major spoiler.
playing.
I
So
understand.
Ghost Ship.
Yes.
Yes,
When did you watch it?
you'd have to answer
Like
that
in high
question.
school?
In high school.
Because it came out in 01.
I thought no.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
yeah,
no,
it did.
no, no,
Look
no.
it up.
I'm gonna say look that up. I don't think it did. I think
I
it
think
came
it
out
came
like
out later.
2003
You think I
or
didn't
4
look this
or
up
5?
as I was watching it?
Really? Are you serious? 2001? Maybe it's just one of those movies that we just didn't watch until later.
No. Hold on.
I swear
Ghost?
it wasn't 01.
Ship 2002.
Oh, 1 year. Ooh.
Well, still,
that
that makes
matters.
a big difference
That
because
doesn't
that's when
make a big difference.
Well, yeah, because that's when we started dating. We weren't
Yes.
dating in 01
Yes.
But what does it have to do with the movie?
because we started
Because we watched it while we were
when
dating.
we were dating. Like when we started dating, that's what we watched,
All right. Anyway,
and it seemed like a new movie.
And you'd never seen it before?
I had seen parts of it,
It's a
but it
15
really,
years old movie.
it really kind of like it. I couldn't handle the gruesome parts when I
It's
tried
difficult.
watching.
What'd you think about the maggots?
Yeah,
It's when they're eating food. One of the guys is from Lord of the Rings. I don't remember his name.
It has been too long. The
Carl
only
Urban. Carl Urban was the one.
Carl
guy.
Urban.
Yeah.
Okay, no, maybe I was mixing him up
You
with
guys
someone
know I
else.
don't know names.
And the other guy was in. The only thing I've
Carl
seen.
Urban is Doc on Star Trek, the new movies.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
He's pretty funny in that.
The other
movie.
guy was in Black Hawk Down. He was the helicopter pilot that's get taken
Okay. Yep.
hostage or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, I really liked it. I watched it on IFC, which does not edit.
Oh, what? IFC?
Really?
Yeah,
You know, I
because
wanna
there was
see-
boobs.
Yeah, there are boobs,
There are
and they're
boobs?
not.
They're
Man, you know what? It's been way too
they're
long.
Ghost boobs.
Way too long since I've seen the movie. I get that confused sometimes with like, is it 13 Ghosts or 12
Yeah,
Ghosts?
13 Ghosts.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, this one was Tony Shalhoub.
Okay. Again, I don't
Okay.
remember.
The bathroom scene.
Yes. Okay.
That's 13 Ghosts.
Okay. Like that one is very difficult to watch. It kind of that movie kind of reminds me of Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
What?
13 Ghosts.
Nah.
Like the way it's kind of set up a little bit.
I don't know about that, but
So, and just on the end note for Ghost Ship, take away the paranormal part.
yeah.
Okay.
If you're a salvage team and you come across an enormous ocean liner
Fuck that.
that's been
Nope.
gone for 40
That is an
years,
automatic no-no.
Yeah,
Don't touch it.
Scares. It would scare. It'd be the creepiest freaking thing you'd ever.
Don't.
Even not getting on the boat, just seeing it there.
I guess here's a question. You know how people are like, I'll give you $1,000 if you spend the night in this creepy ass hotel. Are you one to like go? Depending on the amount of money, would you do it? Like,
man,
or is
I
that
don't
something that
know.
would freak you out?
I
Like,
would
what
be
if
more
somebody gets
than
on
a
this
grand.
podcast and goes, PTO Unlimited podcast, we will pay you $500,000 to spend one night. You have to last one night in this like hugely known creepy like spirit infested hotel. Like, would we do it
Oh boy,
together,
I think
all three
so.
of us?
I think so.
I think I would do it.
Well,
Especially if it was
we
scaring
would
the
do
shit
half a
out
million
of
a
me.
piece, then yes.
Do an aftercast. That'd be fun.
It would scare. It'd still be scary as hell, and I could do
We
it
should do the podcast
in a
live
house.
during.
I don't think I could do it on a ship out in the middle of the ocean in the dark.
No,
You know,
Okay, so
we should interview the
my
ghosts.
opinion is I would need more than $1,000. I would need probably
said
at
half a
least.
million.
I said $500,000.
Oh, I thought you said $1,000.
no.
Well, I was just like throwing that out there when I
Okay,
was talking
okay.
about it.
$500,000. Yeah,
Like, all right, what's your cutoff? Like
Well, I
the
don't-
lowest amount of money. that you're-
200 grand.
200 grand.
I think it has to be 6 figures.
I'm like, it's got to be enough to pay off like student loans and get me
I'm
out of debt.
thinking
I'm like,
debt.
out of debt.
Yeah.
completely, yeah.
clear my debt and I will do it.
Oh, that sounds like a good TV show. Clear my debt.
Clear my debt.
They have to do something wild
Something
for a
wild
couple.
to clear their debt.
I'm
Wow.
coining this. If someone takes this idea, I'm going to sue.
Well, wait a
This
minute.
is on
I mean,
two different medias.
Wait. If there's a game show and people win money, what do you think they do with it? Hide it from the IRS?
No,
for
like he's
one.
talking about like a
No. It's called Clear My Debt. Basically, they get access to what all your debt is, and they give you that exact amount back to you
as long as you complete this crazy task.
after taxes.
Okay.
I'll say
Yeah.
after taxes, so there isn't any
Well,
bullshit.
they're gonna have like a ceiling because
Ooh,
there's some lightning.
That was lightning, folks.
The show.
the show will go on.
What was the cash prize on Fear Factor? I have no idea.
It was like $1 million.
No, I
wasn't
didn't
it?
think it was that much.
Probably 100 grand or
It was a lot of money.
I thought it was
$250,000.
I thought it was 5 figures. I didn't think it was 6 figures. But I could be totally wrong. I have no recollection.
Do you remember watching that show?
I couldn't after
I
the
could-
first show because of the rats.
You don't like rats?
You're
Oh,
scared of rats?
Terrified of rats.
Aw.
Really?
I like
Call me
rats.
Dr.
Okay.
Jones Sr.
Well, we already talked about
Mine's
fears.
bugs. Oh yeah, I know. We had the fear show.
Alex hates anything that's small and crawls.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've mentioned rats.
Okay,
before.
but I'm not mammals. Mammals are fine.
No, ew, rats.
Rats are cute.
No.
Okay,
Dirty.
so you wouldn't want to
Anyway.
own a chinchilla?
No.
Those are the
That's a Pikachu.
no. What's the one? What's the one that rolls in the dust?
That's a chinchilla.
Chinchilla. I want to own one of those.
Okay.
A
They
chinchilla,
have to-
a hedgehog,
I've had a
all
hedgehog.
those are super cute.
Anywho, that was it.
That's
for
like
Ghost
totally
Ship.
off subject.
That was it for Ghost Ship. Wow. We're
it
gonna
for
go
Ghost
from
Ship.
small creatures from Ghost Ship. That's okay. But as far
We got
as
some good ideas there. I gotta. Oh, Josh, I don't have my writing pen.
Coined that phrase.
Yeah, you did.
The only other thing I did watch while we're reaching for a writing pen,
See if that works.
I just
What
started
was the name
watching.
of your show? Clear My Debt.
clear my debt.
I was just started watching, going through the Fast and Furious movies. So I've cleared
Right
the
on.
first 2.
Right on. Well, then you can probably just skip the fourth one.
I'll skip
Personally.
the third one. I won't skip the
Third
fourth
one's
one.
fine.
I don't like the third
Third
one. I
one's-
don't actually own the third one. I skipped it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's probably because they didn't know what they were doing with the series in the third
They
one.
did.
They probably didn't even think that they were going to do anything
Oh,
afterwards.
No way. They didn't plan to make it a series, I assume, until they decided to do number 4.
Yeah, and then 5, The Rock came on, right?
Yep,
and then it was like, okay, well now we're a blockbuster. I was going to ask you, was Tokyo Drift around the same time as the Writers Guild strike?
I don't know.
Because it seems like that was one
Wasn't
of them.
that like 08?
Came out when Transformers 2 was one of them that suffered
That
from
was
the
09,
Writers
I
strike.
believe.
Transformers 2?
Because Transformers was 07.
So yeah, probably. But anyways, I wanted to kind of touch on this topic real quick before we get into playing and watching for our part. There's apparently starting on May 1st, if the Writers Guild does not get a certain amount of money, we're going to be in another strike.
Great.
So The Walking Dead season 8 will be delayed.
No.
I'm okay with that.
I thought they were already shooting.
I don't know.
They're probably shooting this summer. They
Wait,
probably
but
do it all.
That's
in a
not
going to
have anything to do with the release date of Game of Thrones, though, right?
Game of Thrones is done.
Okay.
As
long as it doesn't affect Game of Thrones.
Speaking
right
of
now.
Game of Thrones, they have said that there will be one more season after this. That's it. So one more.
Okay, so it's not this season; it's one more.
Yeah, this season is season 7, right? Or is it season 8?
I think
I don't know why I asked you that.
I think it's 7.
Is it 7?
I think so.
Okay. So, anyways, but if they don't come to an agreement, we're going to go on another writer's strike. We're going to get some crap movies. Let's hope Star Wars isn't affected.
let's just take this summer with yeah.
Let's just.
I don't have a word.
Okay.
Let's just take this summer nice and slow then and enjoy the movies we have.
We will be talking about Summer Blockbusters today too, because next week, actually, I would say that April's starting to become a blockbuster.
It's right, because Fate of the Furious was kind of a
Fate
big
of the
one.
Furious and
the fast movies usually are in April.
yeah, there's another one that came out recently that was pretty big. I don't remember what it was though.
Power
Sorry.
Rangers?
Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
That was
another big one.
Did we talk about that? I'm pretty sure we
yes.
did. Okay,
Yes, we
anyways,
did.
playing and watching. So for playing, Alex and I played. We're back into Borderlands 2 again.
I played a little bit
So
of Destiny and downloaded it. Looks like the last big update before Destiny 2 comes out.
I'm over the first Destiny. I don't think
Oh,
I
I'm
can
not.
go back to.
I'm
the
not. I got
first.
sucked in. You had to tell me when we were waiting on our friend Jared to get online to play Borderlands. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go into Destiny just because of Xur, which, I mean, if you play Destiny, you know what Xur is. If you don't, I'm not going to go into it. it's a weekend thing.
Listen to Alex. I'm not even going to go into
I'm not
it.
even going to go into it. But I was going to look to see what Xur had so I can go and get that. And afterwards, it's like, I went to go sign in and it's like, boom, boom, boom. I download all this other stuff. And it made me, they're really pushing Destiny 2 and pre-ordering it because you sign in if you haven't signed in a while. And it goes, would you like to pre-order Destiny 2 while you're signed in? And then it's A to say yes, B to say yes, or X to say no. There's two.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds
I
like
didn't
a
see that.
Activision thing.
Yeah, it's a accept, decline.
Right.
If you accidentally push it, it gets you to go, oh well, since I'm already here, I might as well go
It's
ahead and
right
purchase
there.
I
it.
know. I'm wondering if we should move some posters around because I did
We've got Call of Duty and
Call of Duty and Call of Duty. I think we need to
2.
move that one because that one we're getting a glare on our videos.
Oh well, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking because of the games that are coming out.
Probably move Destiny right there.
That's fine. Destiny can be right here. With
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Else?
Anyways, playing. Is there anything else?
Oh, Borderlands. We've got the Minecraft heads.
My favorite
Unlocked.
Easter egg in a video game.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm a Minecraft fan too. But in
Of
Borderlands,
course, you're the biggest Minecraft fan of the three.
and I didn't
like
get
me,
the
you, and Jared.
freaking
And
head.
Jared and I. It's kind of
You get loot for your certain character,
but it's random. You get a suit and then you get a head.
you get colors.
Well, that's what I mean.
And a head.
Yeah, colors for your
Yeah. Anyways,
a suit. And Jared and I both got the head, and Josh wanted that, and he didn't.
I got
get
the
it.
color. That's okay. I have the color if you want it.
I have it.
Okay, so
I got both.
I'll have to see if he needs it. But I took the other day. I went on my own back to this Easter egg on Borderlands 2 of Minecraft and got my head, and I hate it because the character that I'm playing is too much for that pixelation.
I know
So,
it doesn't look right with you. It looks really cute online though.
looks like a jumbled mess. Anyways, for watching, we've actually watched quite a bit. Last night we watched.
Why him?
Did we take that back?
It's in my purse.
Oh no. I don't think we're We're gonna. Have
Oh
to,
no, we're gonna be short a dollar.
Oh, no.
I know.
Anyway,
we watched Why Him, which is Bryan Cranston and James Franco.
James Franco.
Really odd.
It's odd, very like it was difficult to kind of watch because James Franco's character is so
Belligerent
he's out there
and very carefree.
versus Bryan Cranston's character, which is a very like
Traditional and uptight.
uptown dad.
I think I got a Meet the Parents kind of feel of it, but
like
it's a little bit raunchier and
a little.
well,
He says like fuck and shit in every sentence, and
Pretty
it's like,
much.
and he's got like a what do you call it?
yeah.
Not a bachelor. Who's this guy? Gustav or whatever. What is he?
He's pretty much his assistant
Or aide or
butler.
something. And he comes up to him. He's like, "Remember not to curse this time." Okay, so motherfucking shit, something's up. Oh, I told you not to curse. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Like it's just I know that part was really funny. Like every time, and then there's funny things here and there. But I think overall, watching it, if I could give it like a
Scale rating 1 to 10.
I give it like a 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm not
Like
the
it was
same.
enough to kind of give me a couple giggles. It was original, but not. It kind of follows like he said, the Meet the Parents.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also James Franco and Bryan Cranston, so it made like a good.
I love Bryan.
Well,
Cranston.
and it's is it Peel that's in it? Or is it
Key?
Okay,
I don't
but
know
he's his James Franco's assistant, and he's hilarious. I think he does like the best job in the movie.
I need to know who his actual name
I
because
don't remember what his
because
name
I know
is.
Jordan
one of them's
Peele
Anthony.
is Anthony.
I
What?
don't know. That just sounded familiar.
But there's Key and
it's
Peele, and it's,
Keegan Michael Key.
yes, okay,
So it's Keegan Key.
Okay.
interesting name.
Yeah.
Oh, we also watched Liar Liar.
Yeah, we did.
That movie's always great.
Always good.
I don't know why we just decided to like. Oh, you know what? We quoted it so much one night. We're like, let's just put it in.
We already talked about that last week, didn't we?
Yes.
Did we?
Because
Yeah.
I said
Because we started it back up.
whenever I
want to
watch it, you're
Oh,
always
okay.
like, we
Yeah.
don't even need to watch it.
Oh, that's right. Well, either way, I think. Oh no, we started it back up. I think we finished it. Is what we did.
We went through Rick and Morty season 1 and 2 already.
Yeah.
Like we're getting ready for the summer.
I'm getting ready for
when
the
it
summer.
comes out.
I don't think we really watched anything else. There was nothing new that we watched.
Nothing.
That's
nothing
okay.
I can think of.
Because we gotta go.
What?
We gotta move on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we gotta go.
it's like where are we going?
Where are we going? All right. So what are we gonna talk
So
about?
this actually is kind of an old story, but when I saw it, I meant to talk about it either last week or the week
Oh
before.
wait. We didn't mention the Call of Duty trailer. Is that a? It was
Okay,
cool.
Go ahead.
Just check it out.
No, I just watched it when I got here, and it's fine. To me, it does not look like in-game, just the way it's produced.
Well,
It looks
states right at the
like-
beginning in game.
It looks like a bunch of cutscenes.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
So, and
If it is in-game footage, it's
that's not to say that the in-game won't look that good. It doesn't look like in-game. But you know, what do I know?
But this is the first one I think that is made specifically just for next gen.
Yeah.
Because Black Ops 3 was done both. So this is the first one to get its entire roots.
How do
on
you
next gen.
feel about it going back to World War II?
I actually am interested.
I think it's time
Yeah.
because they overdid the Modern Warfare. They overdid the futuristic stuff. So
They barely touched on Vietnam. That was Black
a small
Ops
part
1.
in Black Ops. Yep.
they're pulling
And a little
it.
bit of Black Ops
They're today we watched they were doing like a live interview with like the creators or something.
Uh-huh.
Today
Oh.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they did like a split-second preview of what multiplayer is going to look like. Like it was a blink, and all it looked like a lobby for Destiny.
Yeah. It's
Like,
pretty
it's
much
like
the
a-
beach of Normandy
Was
is,
like you could get together with a whole bunch of players that are playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it looked like the tower from Destiny. That's exactly what it looked like.
And then, of course, they teased zombies. I
Yes,
think
which-
zombies is just going to be a standard.
We'll see, because I
go-to
was so excited about zombies for
Black Ops 3.
for Black Ops
And
Black Ops 3.
sucked.
And it was horrible. I didn't like it.
sucked.
My brother thinks it's awesome, but I could not get
Black
into
Ops
it.
2
There's
zombies is
too
the
much
best.
information, too many little side things. It was too confusing. It wasn't. Let's just go in, kill rounds of zombies, because that's what I like.
That's Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Because
I
you can go on an easier
always
difficulty.
preferred the campaign because I just don't enjoy Call of Duty multiplayer. But
That's why I play Call of Duty's multiplayer.
I know why they focus on the multiplayer because the majority of sales are for multiplayer. So
Mm-hmm.
they got to know that why put resources into a game mode that nobody plays? You know,
Mainly for
True.
the pros too.
Yeah.
Like the people that are doing the MLG.
Like
esports.
I'm gonna say, it's like Call of Duty is like a big MLG game, so
It is.
they're going to put money into the
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah, that's
But
the
they
big
did
thing.
say that they're saving all the other previews for E3.
the
So-
last Call of Duty campaign I played, I believe, was Modern Warfare 3.
Well, I thought it was good.
Or no, I played Ghosts, and it was forgettable.
I didn't.
I like
think
Ghosts.
I think that was my downfall.
Everybody didn't like Ghosts.
No, I'm
I
talking about the campaign. I'm not talking about
Oh,
anything else.
okay,
The
I'm gonna say
multiplayer
I
You
was
don't
a
play
little.
campaigns.
not often. No, I didn't play. I've not played a Call of Duty campaign.
Maybe when we start
Modern
some stuff
Warfare
up, you can.
is
Oh,
awesome.
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, such a good camp. That was the epitome.
Is that
of
the one that I
campaigns.
watched you
First-person
play?
shooter campaigns. I mean, I know there's Halo, but
I'm sorry, what?
Is that the one I watched you play with the airport scene?
That was 2.
That's 2.
2
Yeah.
was.
That was
was
when like
good
I watch him play it, but like I don't get into it. Like I like to get in and shoot
people.
him up, and like I'm a very competitive person, and campaign to me is not competitive.
I think
like,
it's just
I sit back
interesting.
and I watch the story, like, and I'm part of the story, which sometimes is fun, but I just
Honestly,
don't.
sometimes I let the story just go right over my head.
Or
And
that,
just
or and I
play-
just play and get the achievements and be
just
done.
play
'Cause that's what
I'm doing. Yeah.
I tried to do that with not This Is Us. What the heck is it?
Life is
Strange. I always forget about what it's called.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Life is Strange. And I try to pay attention to the story. I got about halfway through and I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to get some achievements and push through it. And
You
complete
didn't like it?
I
That's
already
right.
gave my
We already-
review.
we already
I
did the
just
review.
Now at the same time,
I'm not a campaigner. I'm a multiplayer.
Telltale games, the strength I think is the story. So like, because I'm the Batman, I need to finish that one actually, but Batman is the story in that is very good.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, Call of Duty. I might. It's a big maybe.
I'll wait.
see. I
For,
think-
it's
I think
one
we
of those
might.
that it'll come out, but at some point before Christmas, it'll drop in price.
Do you
Yeah.
prefer World War II, like older?
No, I mean
War
they were fine.
game.
I like the modern stuff, but I think
Yeah.
they did get stale. So
3, they didn't know how to push the boundary.
yeah,
You know, and then Ghosts was a little, and then it went to what was after Ghosts? Was it Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare.
And then Black Ops 3. So
and then Infinite, which I heard the campaign for Infinite is actually really good.
the most
I thought that was the one that
dislikes on a
bombed.
video. It did bomb because of the price to get Modern Warfare
No,
remastered.
Infinite actually was still the top-selling video game of 16.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
according to IGN.
Yeah. But they might be a little biased.
But
I
it's
don't know.
probably the sales are probably down among the Call of Duty.
Oh, it's probably one of the
base.
least selling,
Yeah.
other than maybe Ghosts.
I
So-
remember working at Walmart when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and we kept a case of it behind the counter
I remember that.
because every other person coming up.
Yep. Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. And that was the same thing with a lot of, like, Halo 3. Remember when that got released? We had all
Yeah.
that behind the counter as well.
Oh, you looking for a copy? Here you go.
But Halo Reach, I worked the
Oh.
midnight release for that. 3 people showed up.
But Halo Reach was one of the best.
I'm gonna say it was like that was one thing that that was
Well,
a game that we were there for the midnight release.
I think pre-orders took over right around then,
Oh, that's true.
and everybody
Yeah.
pre-ordered that.
Well, that's the sad thing about pre-orders now is you can't get hyped to go get your game.
Oh,
You
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
to.
no, no,
It
no, no.
downloads right to your console.
I know, but that was like the fun thing is like you're standing outside of GameStop and you're like
it
waiting
depends.
and you're like, oh,
I think I think we've talked about
GTA
the last-
5.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yep.
GTA 5
That was when you and I were in line and it
the
was,
poster.
yep, we got the posters, which,
behind you.
behind
there
me.
it is.
Right behind me.
It's actually a double-sided poster.
It is.
It is, yeah.
I prefer that one.
All
though.
right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you were talking about
So
old news and then new.
the last November, the NES Classic came out,
And it's
and it
pretty
got
awesome.
It got some criticism because, for one, the cord
The
on
cord was
remote
really short.
was like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
So you had to buy
What-
an adapter if you wanted to sit,
I was gonna say, it's
on
like-
your couch.
Unless you were like back in the 90s where you sat right next to your TV.
Well, and some
Yeah.
people, you have a table on the TV. Like, I really prefer small displays sitting up close to them.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen my portable
Yeah.
monitor.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody plays that way. Some people play in a living room where they're 10 feet away from the screen.
Right.
So, I mean, the actual what it did was fine.
Yeah.
But then they released it in such limited quantity.
And they still are.
No, they're not.
Well, no, they're not. They're not releasing it anymore.
The
but,
story, or what I'm referring to, is that they've discontinued it.
and it's the dumbest move on their part.
They discontinued
It's
it?
5 months.
It's going
6
for
months.
$500 online for this NES Classic Edition.
Yes.
$500.
Well, are you talking about people who've bought it and are
I went to
reselling it?
Walmart.com today and
Is
I
it a
looked.
bundle?
No, it's the console on its own for $450.
Oh my God. So originally it's $60.
Yeah, $60
Are you serious?
and it's going for that much. That's why I was checking the electronics last
Okay,
time.
I was like,
we're
you're
gonna make
just
a big turnaround if it's in there.
Yeah.
Like if they have the NES Classic, I'm gonna buy it today and I'm gonna get on eBay or Amazon and I'm gonna make
See,
$600.
I hate people that do that.
But we're not gonna use it.
Well, that's just
But
it.
then you're taking that advantage of someone that wanted it to play it and buy it for a cheaper price. You're an asshole.
Losers can't be.
He's an asshole.
I would.
You're
call
an
it-
asshole because you're going to agree with
I'm not
him.
agreeing with it. I would say it's more opportunistic.
That's
than-
Yes.
stealing.
No, it's,
not stealing.
Yes,
You
it
paid
is.
money for it.
Okay,
stealing.
Alex, you want to sell this torch? We're not ever going to use it again. What do you want to sell it for? The price that we got it for, or a little bit more? Because
Less.
it's collector's edition.
If it'll sell for a little
I'm going
bit
to say,
more.
I was like, I'd probably sell it for less. It's out of the box.
Still fucking lights up, Alex.
It's out of the
Hey,
box.
you
and
let
it's
the
used.
market decide the price.
Yes,
Supply and demand. He has
Very
the
good.
supply.
very good.
Someone else has
Yeah,
the
well, I
demand.
hate supply. and
Okay, so let's move on from
All right,
this.
You guys are
We're
assholes.
getting a little
I-
feisty.
Nintendo, I got a real problem with the way they've been doing business the last few years. This is a problem.
Do you think the Switch is
5
okay?
months. Okay, so here's the thing. They put this out. They put this thing out when they knew the Switch was coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
So-
so confused about that.
It's
No, I'm not.
basically
they're doubling up.
Yeah, to get $60 out of somebody for a very limited time,
Mm-hmm.
just to turn around and sell them another console.
Well, hold on. The NES Classic is specific to the classic games. If people want to get the classic games, it's mainly for grandma and grandpa kind of thing. Or parents.
the hardcore, the kids, people our
Us.
age who grew up with the original.
Us.
Anyone our
NES.
age and above is
Yes.
what I'm saying. Like anyone around 30 and above. That's what this demographic is for. This other announcement that Brett hasn't even said. I'm gonna wait.
Why don't you just wait? Let Brett talk.
You were fired up. Go ahead.
Brett,
Well,
fire it up.
okay, so you have the NES Classic. But you also have the Virtual Console where you can get most of those games available on
Yep.
that. Plus, you can find an NES and games
Yeah.
used.
Yeah.
So third time they're selling it for a limited time. I don't understand the point of discontinuing it after 6 months when
That's true.
and also just the release date really puzzles me.
What's the release date?
Meaning that it was out it came out in November to April when they launched then another console in March.
Yeah.
I just, how much time was between the Wii U and the Switch? They could have, maybe it wasn't even an idea if you put it in between there. I don't know. I don't know when the idea came out to when it actually showed up on shelves.
I'm pretty sure that the person that came up with it probably came up with it like a year ago.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, we should really push this. And it's like, oh, well, we got the Switch coming out in a year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just do it anyway and just see how it goes.
I guess it depends. Maybe they don't have the resources to do both. Or maybe they thought...
Fuck that. They have all the money in the world.
Well,
it's Nintendo.
You don't know that they have the resources, though.
Nintendo they've got money.
I'm not saying they don't have money.
Then they can
I'm
open
talking
up another
about
factory. or
manufacturing.
something. Yeah.
But at the same time, so then you have the SNES Classic that was announced
Yes.
last week or whatever.
Super Nintendo Entertainment
It's the
System.
same
Classic.
exact thing. It's
I'm
the one
doing it
that
for the-
I said that I would be more interested in this one than the NES. But I've got a notion not to give them my money because I don't like the way they do business and screw their customers. If they're screwing their customers, maybe they're not. Maybe I'm being incredibly biased. I don't know.
I'm confused. Why do you think that they're screwing their customers?
Well, I shouldn't say screwing their customers. I think that they are not rewarding loyalty, maybe.
I get it because, for example, I've been a Nintendo person since I was born. I bought every single console. I have yet to even think about the Switch because I'm waiting for them to actually come up with a better one,
Yeah.
a better version, like a deluxe version of it. Because everything I'm hearing about the Switch, I've held it in my hand, by the way. Did I tell you that?
No.
I have a photo of it. It's pretty interesting, actually. Let me see if I can still find it. But anyways, where was I getting at? I've been a Nintendo fan my entire life.
Bought them all.
Yes, and I've purchased every single one. So this is me holding it.
Oh, yeah.
That is me
That's a
holding
lot
the
bigger than I
Switch.
thought it was going to be.
It's like holding a long phone, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It
And
looks like a really
it's like a tablet
big
with
phone.
yeah.
controllers on the end.
And I'll
Yeah.
make sure I put this up on our Facebook in reference so that way people can see it. Or, the video won't. It'll be on the video too. But anyways, so I've been a Nintendo fan for a long time, and I'm just like, well, the Switch, cool. They've got 2 games that are interesting, which is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Legend of Zelda. They're first-party titles. And nothing else has really been confirmed as far as announcement. I'm sorry if I sound a little stuffy. My allergies have been really bad the past month, I'd say, around a month. So anyways, and I haven't even thought of the Switch because of what Nintendo does. And Xbox does it. And PlayStation does it too. They all come out with another edition of their console halfway through its life cycle.
Before now, it was a redesign. Now it's an actual upgrade to the internal parts with the Scorpio and the Pro.
No, because the Xbox original came out in 2013, and the Xbox One Slim came out last year.
A redesign.
Yeah, but
The 1S.
the 1S, yes. Yeah. All it did was give a larger hard drive,
Well,
which they did with the Pro and the.
But they also made it 4K.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Well, the game has to do it,
Right.
but.
Right.
And the Blu-ray is a 4K Blu-ray. On the PlayStation Pro, it is not a 4K Blu-ray.
Haha, suck it, Sony.
So, yes, this generation, they're starting to upgrade
Wait,
the parts.
the PlayStation Pro is not 4K?
It's 4K, but the Blu-ray drive is not 4K.
So the movies aren't.
So the games can do 4K if the manufacturer
I did not know that.
does that.
I thought that Sony was like all about 4K.
Well, yeah.
Guess not.
So
I just thought it was relevant because look at your shirt.
Yeah, back in the day.
the
It's got that.
the SNES Classic, we'll see. I'll wait for the list of games, but I really don't want to buy it because, again, if I really, really, really want to play it, I'll just play an old
Okay,
Super Nintendo and find the game on eBay for $15.
I have a notion.
Okay.
Did they give any specs of the SNES?
I didn't read the story. So.
If this can connect to the internet, they should allow you to download Game Boy games because that's when they came out with the Super Advance. The Game Boy Super whatever. I don't remember the cartridge, but you could put your Game Boy games on the Super Nintendo. If I can play Pokemon on my freaking home screen, I'm getting it.
You're gonna say, I was like, you're not gonna be able to remove me from the couch.
Exactly. I'm getting it. If they allow this kind of thing, they have not brought that kind of stuff to home ports. They have the Switch. I was talking about this with Alex. I'm sorry, I'm changing the subject just a little bit, but it's still about Nintendo Switch. I was telling Alex, I was like, okay, the Switch is portable. It's handheld. It's on the go. Bring Pokemon to it. Do a really high up-res Pokemon game where it's third person.
Josh, I'm pretty sure they're going to do that.
They recycle their sellers. So.
They do.
But they've never put a good Pokemon game on a home console. It's always been on the...
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah.
They need to do it. Bring it to the Switch.
Because it's a home console and it's on the go. So yeah,
Make it look like Skyrim, but in third person.
Didn't we already discuss that with like the AR and VR or whatever?
Yeah,
they might be bringing.
Did we talk?
Yeah,
talk
there's
about
talks
the podcast?
about like them bringing like an AR Pokemon Go to the Switch.
That's a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory, but there's like talk about that happening, and if there's enough talk, it's probably like it might be in the works. Or
so
let's hope.
I mean, that was an incredibly nerdy.
What were your favorite SNES games that would make you want to get this?
Super Mario World, of course. And honestly, I can't think of too many others.
Did you ever play any of the
There
DK
was
games?
the Urban Assault, Jungle Assault, and Desert... Strike. Urban Strike, Jungle Strike, Desert Strike. It's a helicopter that flies around, and you do missions. I actually have one on... I have a
That
Super
sounds
Nintendo.
very familiar.
I borrowed it from Michael. And
Shout out.
he had one of those, and I played it. It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But I always wanted to Aladdin. That's a really good platformer.
It's good. I doubt they'll get the license.
that's
I don't think they
old.
will either because of the license.
Yeah.
The same way with the Lion King. I remember that being an extremely hard platformer.
Yeah. They'll probably put Home Improvement on there though.
There was the Power Rangers game.
Yeah.
That was really good. It's hard to think of them offhand.
Did you ever play the Home Improvement game?
Yeah, because I had it on that emulator.
He
that
said,
I have.
"Yeah,
It's so bad.
so terrible."
It makes
doesn't
no
make any
sense at
sense.
all.
Yeah, but for me, I have all my Super Nintendo games on my Wii that I've loved, which was all of the 3 Donkey Kong Countries, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, and that's about it. It's
Pretty
pretty much
much.
about it. That's all I really go for.
Honestly, if they want to do, I like the idea of them doing retro, nostalgic,
They bring the
nods,
64 out.
That's what I
We're
want to see.
gonna
what they wanna
go-
do.
Pretty much.
I mean,
I don't be in line.
I
for
don't know
that.
how you can. Well, none of them are they up-res? I mean, how much can you up-res 1980 or 1990 graphics?
They can make it widescreen.
I'm gonna say, yeah, they can make it
so
widescreen.
Whatever they do with 64, if they make it so I can see a night mission in Rogue Squadron, I can see it, and if I
Yeah.
can see what's happening, I'm all in for
Go
that.
for it. Go for it. Exactly. That's what I'm about. Like if they maybe add a poly or two to the characters,
A poly or two.
like make them a little bit rounded and not diamond shaped. That's just what I'm saying. What?
Like my little guy over there. A little more rounded. I'm talking about like the pixel guy.
Oh, you're talking about the
emoji?
costume?
Yes, you said the poly or two make them a little more rounded, so it's like got two.
Oh,
yeah,
poly
two
or
things.
two. I mean,
There you go. Reference to that.
So yeah, that's my take on it.
Mhm.
That's our takes on it. 64, bring it out. Do it. Don't
Yep.
fuck around.
Yep.
All right, are we gonna move on?
We can. So we'll talk about your summer blockbusters, but first,
That's fine.
there's a Volkswagen commercial going out.
What is this you were
Yeah,
talking
what is this
about?
you were like talking about on the
Have you
podcast?
seen this Volkswagen
It
commercial?
shows this couple boning in a car. It's a Volkswagen Beetle.
They're boning
they're-
on
they're
the
boning?
commercial?
You see the car, and the windows are fogged up, and the car's shaking.
Oh my god.
And then they're at the dealership with a baby, and they're trading in the Volkswagen Beetle for a Jetta. And then you see the Jetta shaking. And then they're at the dealership with a kid, an older kid, and another baby, and they're trading in for the next size. And then you see that one shaking, and then they're at the dealership with 3 kids and a dog, and then you see that vehicle shaking, and they're at the dealership with like 5 kids, and they finally end up in the big van.
Stay away from the Volkswagens.
And I'm watching this commercial, I'm like, what the hell?
How are they allowed to
Alright.
do that?
Sex sells.
Well, it does.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It wasn't.
You buy
like,
this Volkswagen, you're gonna get banged.
It wasn't like
And you're gonna have a big family.
dirty. It was funny, you know.
Well, it sounds kind of funny.
But like in one of them, like they're out like next to a field, and the cows are watching.
yeah.
Yeah, we should find that commercial. I'll put it in there. I'll post it because
Just,
I'm
you write
like,
that down?
I can't
Yeah.
really believe that they're marketing, that way. But I was like, this is a bizarre commercial, but I like it.
That's so weird that they're allowed to do that kind of stuff. It's like pushing.
I know,
back.
It
but,
was
I mean,
definitely
commercials
not
are definitely
subliminal.
different.
There was no doubt what they were doing.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down.
All right. So, did you have a list of movies?
I'm gonna go down IMDb's list here. I've already looked through it. I'm just gonna. What's going on is starting next week, the date of recording this, which is on April 26th, Wednesday, April 26th. Every Wednesday is when we have our podcast. Starting next week begins the Summer Blockbusters, and there's a bunch coming out this year. A bunch, like a handful of things that I know we have to. Well, at least I know Alex and I will go see movies.
I will try
Brett,
to.
you're limited to what you're interested in.
My time is more limited than my interest.
Right, exactly.
Except for when referring to the first one, I think you're going to talk about.
Which, of course, is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's not getting good ratings.
You got called out on the precast.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
If you guys haven't checked out our precast, go over to Facebook, go over to Instagram.
Not
and go
Instagram.
over to
Oh, not
Twitter.
Instagram. It's not saved
Sorry,
on
not Instagram, but you can catch us live on Instagram. But it's only getting like a 66 meta score.
Wow.
That's low.
Yeah, but we watched the review on it. It said that it's the IGN said that they tried a little too hard to make it like get the feel of the first movie. But she also said all around it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the same people, plus or minus some new characters, and it's overall a good movie. It's just it seemed like they tried too hard to make it like the first one.
Right.
Which either way, I'm just excited because it's
Guardians.
Baby Groot.
Yeah. I am Groot.
Why is he a baby?
We
can't
can't
tell you.
It's a very interesting.
It's a
big plot point.
plot
in-
point of
From the first
two.
one?
Yes.
What do I care?
I'm not
watch
telling you.
it. Just watch it.
Just watch it. It is one of those movies that
It's funny.
Like,
and it will take you back to your childhood.
when I saw the trailers, and I've said this before, when I saw the trailers when it was
That's gonna suck.
I was like, man, this is gonna suck. I can't believe they put Batista in there and all this. Like, this
and
looks
Batista's
horrible.
one of the highlights.
And he is one of the biggest, coolest characters, funniest characters in the movie. And then we watched it, and it was like completely went
Alex,
from a 0 to a 10.
It went over his head. That's impossible. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too strong.
Too quick.
Too quick. He's
Yeah.
very literal. A very literal character. And it's very, very interesting.
It's hilarious. I love him.
But next on the list is King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. Charlie
Hunnam.
Hunnam's first
For those
blockbuster
of you who
attempt.
Oh,
don't know,
that's right. Okay,
Jax from Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
who's kind of been out of the
He's kind of
big screen or any
since
screen.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, which ended in 15, I believe.
Yeah.
Or
It was like 14
early,
or
I
15,
think it was
yeah.
15.
And then I'm
Now,
not. Are you gonna? I'm
I don't
not
know.
interested in King Arthur movies.
I've
anymore.
never
is
been
he
big in
King
that.
Arthur?
I don't know. I think.
Yes. Yes.
That might be interesting.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, is it like another? Is it going to be a tale about finding Excalibur and him becoming?
Well, Clive
King Arthur?
Owen's version was great. I thought it was great. Clive Owen, Keira Knightley,
Did I see
King Arthur. Yeah,
okay.
the one
I
where
never
she
saw
breaks
it,
her
but I know what you're
fingers and
talking
stuff,
about.
and she's a slave.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked that.
A lot of people didn't. So, but we were also younger. We didn't have an opinion back then. We were teenagers, full of teenage angst. The only things that are cool
Full
are
of
what I
piss
think.
and vinegar.
Yes.
Yeah, and other stuff.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's one of them. The next week after that is Alien Covenant.
Okay, I'm interested.
Really?
Not interested.
Well, does it have anything to do with Prometheus?
I thought it's. I
yeah,
thought you
it's
said it did.
it's a successor
Do
and a
you
sequel.
need to see Prometheus?
I hope not.
According to the trailer, there's a little bit of stuff from Prometheus in there.
Well, I like the Alien franchise. even
You've never
though
seen
two
Prometheus,
of them
right?
No, 2 of them are not
Lucky.
Prometheus is fine. It's fine.
Bullshit.
It's fine.
Bullshit.
Don't say bullshit.
Is
it's
it?
fine.
Wait,
You and I
Isn't-
had the same opinion right when the
good.
movie
Didn't he
ended.
just change it? Isn't that the one you said he changed? Like
He did.
Said one
He
thing
said
and
this
then he
movie
said another?
sucked, and I couldn't believe that we stayed out till 2 a.m. for a double feature, and we watched that, and I had to work in the morning.
It was fine.
It sucked.
I would watch it again.
Sucked.
I'll watch it.
I hated it.
Anyway, Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant. Yeah, it's basically, it looks a lot like the first Alien in a sense.
In Prometheus, there's no xenomorphs, right?
I don't want to spoil it.
I'm gonna say I was like, I don't think we should like.
If you're gonna watch it and you're interested, I don't want to spoil it.
Just
Well,
yeah, we're not
in
gonna talk
Alien
about it.
Covenant, there are xenomorphs.
Xenomorphs.
Oh, yeah. But people, the people that are starring in this, there's Michael Fassbender, James Franco, and
James
Danny.
Franco's in it?
Yeah,
James Franco's an alien.
Danny McBride.
Oh,
what?
that's right. Yeah.
Is it a comedy?
No,
No, that's right. Okay,
Weird.
so yes, I'm going to change my reaction. I actually am interested because of the
do you think
the
we
actors
should?
that are in it.
Do you think we should do a Aliens aftercast?
I don't. No,
No,
I don't.
We can include Predator in there too.
Yeah, but it'd be mainly you guys talking because
When
I have
Predator doesn't
I
come
have
out.
We'll
barely.
watch them. We'll watch them.
Does Predator come out this year? I don't think
I'll look.
so.
I'll keep looking through the. I don't think so.
Okay,
either.
well let's move on.
Then the next week is 2 in a row. I'm gonna go with the one that I'm not gonna see.
Why don't you
That's-
announce what dates these are?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is May 26th. So I kind
So
of
in May, wow.
yeah. I'm still in. Yeah. There's 2 that are during this week that one of them hell no, not gonna see because I hate the star. That's Baywatch. Fuck The Rock.
Did you see the trailer?
I did, and I think it actually looks funny.
Zac
I do
Efron makes it look funny.
It does.
I think it
good.
looks funny.
He's good. Like I want to see.
At first, when I saw the trailer, at first I'm like, "Fuck this," and then now that I'm seeing it like a couple times, like The Fate of the Furious, I saw it and I'm like, "No," and now I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta see it." And now it's like the same exact thing with Baywatch. It's like I saw it and I was like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe they're making Baywatch again." Blah blah blah. That's like how I had with the Guardians of the
but
Galaxy.
this is kind of like
though.
21st Jump Street recreation where
Yes.
it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Did
I'm
you
like,
see 21st?
No.
You should.
That's
I
funny.
know.
It's
I
really
know.
good. It's really good.
Zac Efron is like the best looking guy in Hollywood. And it's funny because you got him and you got Dwayne Johnson, who's,
Another
Dwayne Johnson.
very good-looking
But
guy.
you look at
Eh.
the females, you never heard of them.
That's true. Yeah.
So, but it does look really funny.
Yeah,
I think it looks good.
The lead female is Alexandra Daddario. I'm probably
No
I'm
idea.
No idea.
probably just
I don't know if I'd go see that one in theaters.
Like that's the thing. It looks interesting. Like it's like for instance, why him? We did not want to see it in theaters, but I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna wait for a
I'd
red
watch
box.
okay, rental. Yeah, maybe if I
Rental.
get a free code,
Yeah,
that'll be worth
I mean,
it.
that's
wouldn't
the
pay
other
$1
thing.
to
No, hell no.
The other thing is that maybe when the review comes out, if it gets some kind of crazy, oh my god, then maybe
Comedies
we might go
don't
see
get
it.
a lot of good reviews
Oh,
these
no,
days, so
I
it's
know.
really hard to
But
really
if-
pick a good
That's
one
what I'm
out.
saying. Sometimes I wait for IGN because I tend
It's in
to
the
go
eyes of
with
the beholder.
IGN.
Yeah, the same movie or the same day it's gonna beat Baywatch out of the water, and that's
What?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's gonna slaughter.
Coming out
Sure
like
why
in
they-
weeks.
That's coming out in 4
I
weeks.
don't know why they
May 26th.
decided to go on the same
I just
day.
got
That's-
super excited.
Yeah,
I would imagine maybe the budget for Baywatch wasn't too high.
yeah. And so
Probably not.
It's gonna be a very busy summer for us, Alex, because the next two we're gonna see.
Okay.
But get back on Pirates of the Caribbean. It is the 5th one, and Orlando Bloom's in it, and I think they're teasing other characters from the previous.
Really?
Yes. So it could be really good. They're saying it's the last adventure, but they're saying they might do one more after, and that's it.
Kind of like another side story.
I don't know. I really don't know. Because
Okay.
the 4th one was all about Jack Sparrow, of course, the main star, and it had Jeffrey Rush in there, and, of course, Gibbs, because no one knows the actor's name.
I know.
I'm going to slaughter it if I see it.
Yeah.
But and Orlando Bloom wasn't in there. Keira Knightley wasn't in there.
It just wasn't up to par.
Right. So,
Anyways, what's
moving
next?
on. June 2nd, 2 movies in the same day. We might have to see a double feature. I'm going to name the first one. I know you want to see it. That's Captain Underpants.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And have you ever read the books?
I think we went over this. He did not. I don't think you did, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's super excited for that because I
Like,
read the books.
The trailer got an entirely different concept of what I thought it was about.
I bet.
Was that trailer during Power Rangers?
It was.
Yes. It was that CGI one.
Yep.
And then
The principal turns into a superhero.
the one after that, or the one the same day, I'm going to see this. That's Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah, I want to see that too.
Yeah. That's
That, even though I had no interest in seeing Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman did look interesting.
the music. I just love her.
I'm gonna say, like-
do.
Yeah, her music
Just that
is
guitar
very good.
just hits it right to me.
Yeah.
Might take a week off after that because June 9th is The Mummy.
No.
It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I was
No.
not impressed when I saw the
I
trailer.
really don't know what
Plus,
they're
I
planning.
really like the Brendan Fraser Mummy.
Yeah. Like I like those movies.
I-
And you know, they're bad.
Yeah, they are.
They're campy.
They're bad, but they're good.
They're like a on purpose campy shitty CGI made from
yeah, but they're
who was
good.
it? ILM.
They're good and they're
I
bad.
do remember when that movie came out. I wanted to see it in theaters, but we never made it.
That was,
I was
like one
in-
of my first PG-13 movies I was allowed to watch before I was 13.
I was in 3rd grade and I watched it at home. And when he came alive and was walking around, I was,
Sucking people dry.
eyes wide open and mouth. My jaw.
Did
on
you
the
sleep
floor.
that night?
I did.
Okay.
I was like,
I did.
I was like, oh
No,
my
I mean,
God.
it
was
scared me,
shocked.
but I
It was
loved it.
shocking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
After that, June 16th, Cars 3.
Nope.
no
Not
interest.
excited. I like
Really?
the first Cars and I'm good.
Wow, that's kind of surprising.
No, I just
We passed on 2. We tried watching it.
Disney is no, that's Pixar.
Pixar.
Yeah. It's
They have hit and misses now.
Yeah,
they're
hit
no
and
longer
misses.
all blockbusters.
like it's yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's kind of nothing's grabbing my attention.
because look at
anymore.
Brave. Meh.
We didn't. Did we
Yeah, we
watch?
did. We saw Brave.
Yeah. Okay, then it must
Is
be
that
Meg
one
because I don't
about,
remember.
Moana.
That wasn't Pixar. I don't.
Wasn't
think.
Pixar?
I don't think so.
You're talking about like the
I thought it was
Hawaiian
Disney.
one?
Yeah.
Was that Pixar?
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm not really.
The Good Dinosaur was another one.
You never
we
saw
passed
that
on
one.
that one.
But I actually heard that one was a good movie.
What was their? I think
My mother actually has it. We should probably rent it and just watch it.
rent it from your mother.
Or
Borrow.
Borrow. Yes. Moving on from there, June 23rd, Transformers.
Yep. Well,
No.
you know what? I'm 50-50 on that one.
Yeah.
Like the more and more I see the trailers, this is one that it's not changing my mood. Like I'm kind of like, it's Transformers, and I really enjoyed all the Transformers, so I kind of
the
want to
fourth one was
watch
pretty
it.
good, actually.
Yeah, it was.
It was nerdy.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
You didn't like it?
I mean, I found
so
myself.
long.
Well, yeah.
it was really long,
Yeah.
I mean, they all
But-
are, but
but I
it was
still
like,
like
2
the-
hours
I
and
liked
40
it.
minutes.
The entertainment value on the
the fact that
the first 3 were great.
The fact that oh my gosh, who's the main guy?
Mark Wahlberg?
Wahlberg.
No.
Shia LaBeouf.
No, the machine.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Optima Prime.
Optimus Prime.
I'm just gonna get really
OP.
blah, 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 blah.
The fact that he's like turning or whatever, it's kind of
Well-
like the Fate of the Furious. Like it's like, oh, I kind of have to see this. Like it has me hooked for that reason.
Is that what all franchises are doing now? Is they're turning their main character into a?
I wouldn't say all
Villain.
franchises.
I'm just saying they're starting a trend.
Well, when you come out with
WWE started
6,
that a
7,
long
8
time ago.
movies, you got to do something different by
Right.
the time you get to that many.
Right. Yeah, Transformers on their fifth.
As far
Fast and
as
Furious on the 8th.
Transformers goes, the second one is forgettable. The first one is always going to be the
It's
best.
good. No, I think the third is.
I'm gonna
the
say the
best.
third is probably the best.
good, but I still like the first one better.
Third
the
is
first
more
one
real.
is best.
I
if
think
you
third is very
forget about
emotional.
the rest of them. The
Okay.
first one,
Okay.
standing alone, is excellent.
Third one,
Okay, I
I
would agree
think
with
is
that.
just fantastic because of how the realism they
The
used with
realism is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just, and the emotions. It was just
it was very.
very heavy driven.
Yes, it was
Anyway.
Why'd you smile?
because because Lincoln Park is part of that.
Yeah.
Linkin Park had all three.
What I
That's the first one.
That's the
Okay.
first one.
Moving on from there, June 30th, Despicable Me 3.
Okay, the preview. I don't
don't
think
know.
we've seen Despicable Me 2. Despicable Me 1 was actually pretty
We
funny.
saw 2.
We did?
Yeah, we saw 2.
Okay,
don't
well, then I'm probably
remember-
mixing the two
I
together.
don't remember either of them.
But the third one, that was the trailer that we watched for Lego Movie when Josh was
And it was different.
Yeah,
Like for Power Rangers, it was a completely different
was.
trailer.
But the one that we saw for the Lego Movie was funny.
Yes.
It was really funny looking.
what are you
Because
talking
it was
about?
like happy
Despicable Me
birthday. When they were
3.
singing the
Oh.
happy birthday song and he's like naked or whatever.
Oh,
floating
yeah.
by. Like it just, I don't know. It looks funny. I kind of like, and I like the Minions. I don't like to be like that girly girl.
and yet you don't want to watch the Minions movie.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
like
it'll ruin 'em.
I don't need like a whole Minions movie. I need a Minion every now and then.
We're in July now. We're in July now, guys. So
Shut up.
what did I miss?
She needs a minion every now and then.
Write that down.
I didn't know.
Title show.
Oh, that
Show
might be the
title.
title of the episode. I had another one written down, but that one might take the cake on that one. So
Keep going.
I need a Minion every now and then. That might be too long, but so July 7th, Spider-Man Homecoming.
I
Yes.
would like to see this,
Yeah.
even though I'm breaking my rule, which was
You don't want to see remakes.
I don't want to see a
Another
reboot.
a third reboot. Oh, a second reboot. Sorry,
I
Second
really
one,
like
yeah.
this guy that plays Spider-Man.
that would be Tom Holland.
Yep.
Yeah, I like him.
Didn't he say? Wasn't there a story that he
Okay,
hasn't seen the original Spider-Mans?
who?
No, that wasn't it.
How the hell can you play Spider-Man and not see the
Maybe it
other
was.
Spider-Mans?
I think that guy hasn't seen the original Star Wars trilogy. Like there's a story about.
Okay, but Brett,
Yes.
before you see this, I'm gonna just say this.
No, I'm not going to watch the Amazing Spider-Mans.
no,
Okay.
no. You need to watch Captain America: Civil
Oh,
War.
God.
The only
Yeah, you
reason is
do.
because you get introduced to
You
him
do.
and you get more of a backstory.
That's true. You really do have to watch it, and it's good. It's long, and it was very difficult to grasp it. But at the end, the big fight scene that happens between all of
Can I just
all
watch
of
the
them.
end then?
No, it's a good movie.
No, because it's a good movie, and you get introduced kind of early on with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But you have to watch it before you watch Homecoming.
I do not.
it's just
You do because
I
that's how
recommend
Tony
it.
and Spider-Man and like.
Recommend does not mean need.
Okay, all right,
I would say, Brett, just watch
Being-
it. What do you get? What are you gonna lose watching it?
hours.
An hour and a couple hours
Okay,
probably.
what are you going to lose though? Is there anything that's? Are you gonna lose a limb by watching this? No,
Okay, go on, Josh.
it's good. It's good.
We're only in June. Let's speed
No,
it up
we're
a
in
little
July.
bit. Oh, well, let's speed it up a little bit.
Week after that, July 14th, War for the Planet of the Apes.
Nope.
That is a maybe for me.
Very big maybe for me as well.
Just because I enjoyed all
we
the movies.
liked the two that they've done. It was Rise and what was the second one?
Oh my god, I can't remember. Rise. Of
The names are too long. I don't even know.
Either way, they were
Crap.
both good movies, and I enjoyed them.
We're gonna get people like
Oh
you
my
don't know
God.
your movies, you haters. Sorry, they didn't
It's
stick
Planet
with
of
us.
the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. I mean, it's Planet of the Apes 3. You know, it's the third time. Well, you know, here's another one. Planet of the Apes it's its second time rebooting
Yeah.
because what's his dick tried to do it?
What's his?
Tim Burton. Sorry. We lost Alex.
Going on.
Uh,
He's
Yes.
What's his dick?
Yes, I heard him.
Sorry.
I just said it's just oh.
There are two movies for Blockbusters here. July 21st. I'm going to go with the one that's really weird. It's directed by Luc Besson. If you've seen The Fifth Element and From Paris with Love, you're going to like this next one. It's called Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
So yeah, I have no idea what this is about, but it looks good. It's kind of grabbed my attention.
Yeah. You probably never saw a
I
trailer
think
for
I
it.
did see the trailer.
But I
It was
like
just
Luc
weird.
Besson and his movies.
It does look like Fifth
It
Element.
Looks like The Fifth Element.
Yeah, it looks like a
Looks
reboot
like
almost of it. A futuristic.
No, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's in the same universe kind of sense. That it's in the same. It might be a different planet or something.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm sure our listeners know what you mean.
And the other movie that's coming out is Dunkirk.
Maybe.
That's Christopher Nolan.
Yes. I mean,
Everything he's done has been pretty
it's a
good.
big maybe. Like it's one of those movies. Like I'm not huge on war movies,
Mm-hmm.
but it just. I also heard that we're supposed to see Hacksaw Ridge. Like
I told you that.
I know you have, but like I've had like you.
She has people at work.
You
telling
on
her to
top
do
of
that.
on top of like everybody else is like watch it, but we about rented that last night. But I wasn't in the mood for a war movie. I needed a comedy.
Yeah.
So that's why we did Why Him. But
Uh,
maybe we do that next.
Moving on to July 28th is The Dark Tower, which is, I believe that's the Stephen King.
The Dark
right?
Tower.
I'm going to get this wrong. I'm going to slaughter it, and everyone's going to be like, you don't know your shit. But
Okay, well then just go into the
forgettable, I
next big
guess. We're into August, and
thing. It kind of dies off.
It really does, actually.
So I was like, I don't really know anything else that's like coming out by the end of the summer.
The only thing that's catching my attention here is Annabelle Creation. That's
Which
about-
Annabelle, the first movie, was just
it's a playoff of
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
yeah, which
Yep.
was a great movie,
Yep. So
wasn't it, Brett?
I guess.
The Hitman's Bodyguard that has Ryan Reynolds and Selma Hayek, Samuel Jackson. That might be interesting.
That might be interesting.
But yeah,
That's pretty much it.
let me see if there's anything in September. But that might be it. Oh, it.
That might be it.
Ah! That comes out September 8th.
Will
is
not see it.
What?
Will not see it. Get it?
I get it.
I got it. The Lego Ninjago movie comes out at the end of September.
Lloyd.
Lloyd. But we were really disappointed in Lego Batman.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, I was
So-
disappointed.
Why would we go see Lego Ninjago if we're...
Agreed.
Again, I think this one, in order for me to grasp it to go, I'm gonna have to see a review on it. And if
Right.
it's something that blows it out of the water, then sure,
Why don't you have your own opinion?
I do have my own opinion, but I find that if I'm questioning whether or not I should see something,
She goes with
I kind of go with
IGN.
Yeah, I go with IGN
Like, you
because
know-
I tend to agree and like they tend to. I know it's different people giving reviews, but just overall, I tend to go with what they have.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you know you're going to go see Guardians. You know you're going to go see Pirates. You know you're going to go see
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Regardless
Yeah.
of the reviews.
Yes, regardless. But there's certain ones like that one where I'm like, well, you know what? I just wasn't impressed. I need somebody that watches movies and gives reviews for a living to
Well,
tell me whether or not
and
this should be worth my
Didn't
time.
we
Right.
afterwards agree with their Lego Batman review?
Yes, we did.
So there you
Yeah.
go.
It was good, a little disappointing. So
I mean, they point out all of the stuff you're going to be disappointed about, like in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like they said certain things that you're going to be disappointed, but they also point out, yeah, you'll be disappointed in this, but overall, it's still a really good movie and you should go see it.
Right.
So I mean, no matter what, I'm going to see it, but I was interested to see the review. Downfall with watching reviews these days is like, now they kind of, if I watch a review before going, it's like I get an opinion and I'm stuck on that opinion before I watch the movie.
Can't
So-
form your own.
So
Well,
if
that's
you-
what I mean. Like, I'm not going to watch, I kind of didn't want to watch a review on Guardians of the Galaxy, just like Fate of the Furious. I was kind of teeter-tottering. Anything I'm teeter-tottering, I will watch a review. Anything else, it's
So-
like, I know I'm going to go see it, I'm going to go see it.
So what you're saying is, don't look at the other reviews. Just go.
I only watched the Guardians of the Galaxy review because you're like, oh, look at the review. And I'm like, well, I guess if you're going to play it, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, oh my God, I got to see this review so I could decide what I want to do.
For me, basically in May, I'll see what King Arthur gets, and I'll see what Independence Day.
Oh, screw that.
I already know what that guy.
Alien
That
Covenant.
sucked.
Alien Covenant. Because this is actually a sequel to Aliens Resurrection, which was bullshit.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
Is that the fourth one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was Alien, Aliens,
Alien
then
3.
Alien 3.
Yep.
and
Alien
then
Resurrection.
Resurrection. So this is a sequel to that. So, I mean, but Ridley Scott, he might be doing better. We'll see, maybe. So.
Do you want to do the last thing or do you want to call it? Save
I think
that
we
one.
can call it.
Wait, what's the last thing?
The last thing on the list there.
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
Well,
It's
I was
okay.
going to save it for next week.
Why?
Because
Do you want to go?
Because I think it'll have something to do with what we're going to be doing this weekend, which you'll find out next week.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Save it.
We'll save it.
Oh, my goodness.
We will hashtag
Plug it
save it for
in.
the podcast.
Whoa. Before we do that, we need to announce what we're doing.
Oh, yes.
We are starting up something here.
Oh, yes. Josh, you will have to do that announcement.
Why me?
Because
Well,
you're the one that came up with it.
details.
Yep. So starting Tuesday, let me get the date. Tuesday, May 2nd, we are starting a like and share campaign on Facebook for our T-shirts.
Which,
you
of
want
course-
to win a T-shirt?
You're announcing that we're not wearing our T-shirts.
Yeah, none of us are wearing it.
But we have before.
But we
We have them. Check out our most previous YouTube video, and you will see them. I modeled them. But anyways, what?
I modeled it.
I did.
Or you can just go on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter and look up the pictures of us.
There's a
modeling them.
way to pin a tweet to where it always
Is on top.
is on top.
Same with
Ooh.
Facebook.
I haven't figured that out.
Did you hear
yet.
that?
What?
Big
Is that thunder?
Big thunder.
Well, let's hope we get this.
We got to get out of here before we get electrocuted.
Yeah, so starting Tuesday, May 2nd, we're doing a like and share campaign for a free T-shirt, and it's going to be going on all month. This giveaway, we're going to do it once a month, and at the end of the month, on the 31st, on our podcast, we will announce the winner. We'll also put it on our Facebook at the end of...
How do you choose the winner?
It's a randomizer.
So how do you win?
You're going to like our page, you're going to share our post, and you're going to comment on our post.
What if they've already liked our page?
Then they just need to share and comment.
Okay.
Yep. Just share the post and comment on it if you want to get the opportunity to
Are you
win.
gonna keep a running list?
What do you mean?
How are you gonna keep track of everybody that likes, shares, comments, and
It's
all that
a-
crap?
I know how to do it.
He knows how
Okay.
to do that.
It's just way over my head, I guess.
Yeah.
It is.
So
Oh, thank you.
so
No, it
you know,
is.
you ran yourself into a
No,
corner right
it
there.
really is.
so what I'm saying is basically like and share our post that will be on our Facebook page on May 2nd for a chance to win a podcast shirt. That's a storm a coming, Alex.
It looks pretty small though.
Yeah.
Hurricane are coming.
I said that.
I know, but it's like stuck in my head.
Sorry if I sniffled a little bit during this podcast. My allergies have really spiked for a second here. But anyways, yes, it will be on there. Make sure you like and share and like our page, comment on that post as well. And the
Can I-
T-shirt will be in your size for
Yep.
suggested
I
size.
think that's all
of-
you got to do.
Yep. What? You had something.
I did. I don't remember what it was.
You just kind of was like,
Deer in the headlights. So, yeah, just wanted to announce that it's going to be a T-shirt Tuesday, and we're going to do that every first Tuesday of every month, and it's going to run the entire month.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see how it goes. You guys want a shirt?
We're gonna do it every month.
every month.
As long as everyone's involved, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
So,
we've been around for a year. I think that'd be a good idea.
a good
idea.
Good idea. Yes. So we know there's people suggest.
There's people that want their shirts. Here's how we're going to get them.
Yep. It is a like and share campaign for the opportunity to win one, and yeah, we're gonna move on from there. Plug
Cool.
it in.
Do
Let's
it.
plug it
It's
in.
time to plug it in. Remember, guys, if you are listening to us, you can find us on other apps as well. We are on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, Blueberry, TuneIn, Satchel, the Xbox One podcast app, Google Play Music, and YouTube. YouTube, we have our video podcasts. Every Sunday is when we're going to have them out for the foreseeable future. Turns out, maybe at the end of this weekend, it's going to suck again, and we're just not going to, we're going to have a whole...
Hopefully
bitch
the
fit
internet
again.
doesn't go out.
No, it'll be good.
It's not just that, other things.
Hopefully the storm rolling through here is not going to do any damage.
Yeah. Remember, guys, as always, liking, sharing, and subscribing. We thank you guys for doing every single bit of that. And we wouldn't be here if you guys weren't doing that. And other people finding us as well. Every Tuesday night, if you want to hear us on Exploded Radio, we play this current podcast on there at 6 p.m. Central Time. starting to get plugged up here.
I know.
Let me do a little sniff.
6 p.m., 7 Eastern.
7 Eastern.
7 Eastern.
Yes, that's one thing I always forget. Like, I'll sit there, I'll get home from work, and then about 6 o'clock, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Forget what time it is.
But then I'm like, okay, I got another hour. So, yeah. Social media. We are on Facebook. Follow us.
We are.
Facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram, PTOUnlimited_podcast. We are also on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. If you want to email us, any topics you want us to talk about, inquire about our t-shirts, PTOUnlimited@gmail.com. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am @Lemke619.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
Forgot to mention, every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter live.
Yeah.
So make sure you catch us on there as well.
I know a lot of people,
see-
it seems like we get a lot of views after we're already off. It really only lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, 20 at the most. You really kind of have to catch us at 7:30.
I don't think we've
Yes.
ever gone 20 minutes.
we have.
We have.
Like one time.
Well, the candy one and the cereal one.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think for like the times that we do little ooh.
that
I
might
think
have
I
gone through
heard
the
that,
mic.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
We got to
thunder.
get out of here, guys. There's purple coming towards us
There's
on
a
the radar.
storm coming. So yeah, just catch us on Facebook Live, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much.
and listening. Alex went in lit
I'm
up.
lit up.
She's lit. So bye guys. See you next
Bye.
week. Bye.
Bye.